Hello everyone, it's Jesse here. I know it's been quite a long while since I've uploaded a vlog. Um, I really haven't spent much time at the computer the past 20 something days, and um, I've had to focus on other things, and I can't come back full time to YouTube to watch videos, comment, reply, etc. Um, just yet, because I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff, personal stuff, and all that. And I hope you understand. I originally was not going to make this video, but I have been corresponding with someone via letters, written letters, and the person sent me a letter and said, Jesse, I sent you a message on YouTube, and it's a lengthy letter, and I want you to go read it. So I sat down on the computer and went to my settings, or whatever you do to find your messages, and I went to my messages, and I sit and read that letter. But then there was another, or read that post message, and there was another message in there, and it wasn't a very long message, but this person, I thought this person was a better friend than they are. They are the reason that I'm making this video. They pretty much told me that in their message that they don't believe anything I've been saying. They think I've been lying about my personal life, about my brother and his incarceration and his charges, and about lying about this, and I'm lying about that, and all I want is to bring drama to my YouTube channel, and to get views, and for pity, and for sympathy, and pretty much told me that I was lying, I'm a liar, etc. This person has since unsubscribed from me and unfriended me from all social networks, which I am grateful for. I do not need a person like that in my life at all. They don't deserve me or my time. So that's the reason I'm making this video. Now I have some news. It's pretty much like I told you so. Um, I sat I sat down a few days ago, and I said, okay, I'm going to go to Facebook, which I have like 40 messages in Facebook, and I was like, I didn't have anything to do at the time. The house was clean, the dogs were bathed, and the property was clean. I've been keeping myself really busy, and everything. So I was like, I have a little bit of time, and I think I'm sane enough or in the right frame of mind to sit down and answer some messages. So that's what I did. I answered like 3 to 4 messages, I don't remember. But however, I spoke with one person in length. You know who you are. She cares for me deeply. I care for her as well deeply, and she pretty much like um, in in a way said, you know, something's gonna happen, and it did. And it was like the next day it happened, or yeah, I think it was like the very next day it happened. And she didn't say what was gonna happen, but she said something was gonna happen, and pretty much, and it did happen. So if you've been keeping up with my vlogs, and I know I make long vlogs sometimes, and in the past 2 vlogs I have uploaded there, they've been like 20 minutes long. I hope I don't make this vlog that long, because I know people don't stay and watch. But there are people out there, you guys, that do care for me and do watch my video from start to end, and I appreciate that. So you'll get the full story here. But in my last vlogs, I did inform you guys that my brother posted bail, or my family posted bail for my brother, which was a $25,000 cash bail. Um, that alone is just like, I could live the way I'm living now for like 4 years on $25,000 or more than 4 years possibly. Um, just to give you a scope of things. And he was going to be out for like 30 plus days of freedom before he went to trial and got sentenced. Um, just to let you know, he only went up to my grandmother's and visited her like 3 times out of the whole time he's been out. And he did not step foot down here on this property to see my mom, who's been here all month. Uh, I've kept her here all month because he might have needed a place to stay, and so I've kept her here. But every time I reached out and said we can help him, we can keep him here, we can keep him out of trouble, etc., we've been shot down. They said no, and he never showed. So neither my mom or myself have seen him at all, period, since he got bonded out, which I hoped, I really was looking forward to seeing him, because I knew he would, like right out of jail, right after he got bonded out, I knew he would be straight, and I wanted to see him, and so did my mom, and we wanted to talk to him. And we never got a chance to do that at all, and still haven't. So the bad news is, this is kind of like a I told you so moment. I told myself this was going to happen, or something like this was going to happen. I told my mother something was going to happen. She knew as well. She had brought it up on many occasions, past 20 days, that something was going to happen. And I told my grandparents, if he doesn't stay down here with us, something's going to happen. And so it's like I told myself, I knew this was coming. I knew, I didn't know what exactly, but I knew something was up, and it would go down. And it went down, surprisingly. And I think a few of you out there probably knew, like, this was him getting out on bail was probably not a really good idea. On his sake, on his sanity, because while he was in jail, he had no access to drugs or anything like that. No smoking cigarettes, no drinking, no drugs, etc. But anyways, so he has a trial coming up in March, and he's facing several felony charges, and those can bring, one felony charge can bring you 5+ years in prison. It's going to jury. There's going to be a jury, and he was already facing time, a significant amount of time, and we didn't want him to get into any trouble, so me and Mom were doing everything we possibly could. Well, the bad news is that on the 23rd, my bad, the 23rd of February, 2 days ago, he was driving his ride-or-die chick, I call her. I don't want to say her name, but I've said her name before, but his ride-or-die chick, he was in her car, and that's one thing we didn't want him to be able to have access to a vehicle, so he couldn't do anything bad, or go into a bad place, bad part of the neighborhood, bad part of a bad town, or anywhere, or escape, run from the, he's out on bail. We didn't want him to be able to run. But anyways, he was pulled over. He is in jail now. He was arrested. He's in jail in the county over where he's been staying, and I'm going to, the lighting is going to change because I'm going to a website that has his new charges, and I will let you know those. Hold for another jurisdiction, which is this county. Possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, possession of controlled substance with purpose to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia. he had a very, very large, significant amount of marijuana in the vehicle with him. More than you can think of, you know. It was an absurdly amount, and I don't even know what he was thinking. So he's facing two more felonies now. And I'm going to include the link to that, what I just posted, or what I just spoke of, in the description, so you can check it out for yourself. The person that messaged me said I was lying, etc., and that nothing was true that I was saying about my brother and stuff. This will be proof that I'm not lying. And once you look at that webpage, then you can Google him and you can find his other charges for this county. So, as you can imagine, my grandmother is very, very upset. Very, very upset. And, you know, she's the one that bailed him out. And he only visited her 3 times since he's been out. He hasn't visited me or my mom, but I think I've already said that. But, as you can imagine, it's been tough on my grandmother, my father, my mother, especially my mother. I mean, really, my grandmother's really, really like freaking out, broken down, depressed, crying, etc. And my mom is pretty much the same way. She admitted she is depressed, and she's going to seek she has a doctor, she's going to seek some medicine for her depression, and anxiety medicine as well. And I have had to remain stoic. I have not cried, which I felt like it, you know. He's my brother, I love him to death, and I never wished this on him, or, you know, at all. But I haven't broken down, and I haven't cried, and because I've had to be there for my mom, who's been next door this whole time, you know. She's broken down, of course, and cried, and I've been there for her. I have to remain stoic, and no expression, no tears, no nothing, no crying, nothing. Just helping her, being there for her, being her rock. And she doesn't show weakness towards anyone, really, but me. And so I'm not going to weep, and I'm not going to cry, and I'm not going to, you know, beat myself up at all about this, because I'm just not. I'm one tough motherfucker, okay? I promise I am. And I've had to be really tough all my life, since the moment I popped out of mom's vagina. I've had a really, really rough life. And you don't go through a rough life. You go through a rough life, and you either fail, as in you become bad and do bad things, or commit suicide or something like that, and aren't strong enough to get through the things that you've been through. But for the past 30 plus years, I've become really, really strong, and I had to, because I've been through some seriously really messed up shit, and it's really been since birth. It's never stopped for me, and it still continues to this day. So I'm tough, and I'm not going to let him and his ignorance bring me down anymore. I may inside feel bad and my heart aches, of course, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I mean, I've cried before over him, but the truth is I lost my brother a long time ago. I would say I lost my brother really around like 1997. He's, and also just to keep in mind, he's been an addict since he's been about 14. And he's 26 now, going to be 27 next month. So, that's just that. So I wanted to make this video, and I'm not out there for sympathy, for pity, for views, for money, for YouTube fame, for any of that shit, you know. I'm not. And I had to make this video because I got that message from that person. And rest assured I'm going to be alright. And keep me in your thoughts if you want to, because I think of you all the time, you guys. I'm not going to start listing names because I'll leave people out, but I really think of people from, like, my subscriber. The closest subscriber to me is the 15, 20 miles away. All the way, I have a subscriber, several subscribers all the way in like Australia and New Zealand, so all over the world, and I think about you guys all the time, so just know that. And I'm not going to come back to YouTube full time yet. I just can't. I've still got to deal with things here, and mom, and support my grandmother and my dad and my mother. And the last thing I'm going to say, I don't want to make this video extremely long. The last thing I'm going to say is, I know that I have a family that are watching me, and they like to run and tell people about my videos and about what I talk about, and they're probably going to take this video and say I'm spreading rumors and letting the world know that my brother or our family is going through this, but I mean, it's the truth. You can Google the shit, you know. So I'm just letting it be known. And there's also some other people that are watching me, and that are not family anymore, and they're not. I don't consider these people family, and you guys probably know who you are. I just want you to know you can continue to watch my videos. I would really like you not to. I mean, I wish you would respect me enough not to, but I know the type of person that you guys are, and you have this just way about you and you're going to want to be right up my ass and in my business, and I know you flap your gums because it gets back to me that you flapped your gums. So watch my videos if you want to, but don't go flapping your gums about what I say in my videos, because no one needs to go and tell people that and make people worry and tattle. You're adult. You're adults. So just watch my videos if you want to. Comment on them if you want to. Share them if you want to. But do not go flapping your fucking gums like a fucking teenager. It's stupid. And it does get back to me. I know you're talking about me. Just respect me enough not to talk about me. You want to talk to me, call me on my phone because you know my fucking phone number. You know. But don't go flapping your gums. It's just, it's ridiculous. Let's see how long I've been talking. Yep, I need to end this. So, do not worry about me. I say that all the time. I know you guys still do worry about me, but don't worry about me. Like I said, I'm one tough motherfucking cookie. Whether anybody likes it or not, I'm still tough, and I'm being strong, and I'm good. I'm not going to let this bring me down. I've let it bring me down in the past, and I'm not going to let that occur anymore. So, once things settle down, once I'm not being depended upon for a shoulder or for the listening or for the helping and the talking and going up to my grandparents and speaking with them for extended periods of time, and keeping myself busy around the house, and I'll be back. Not soon, but I'll be back. I miss you guys dearly. I so miss you guys. I do. I miss you. Just know that. I miss you. My P.O. box is still in the description if you'd like to drop me a letter or send me some card, or it doesn't matter. I'm not asking for packages or anything expensive or anything like that. Just if you want to drop me a letter, you can. I will get your letter faster than I'm gonna get it on here, so, or on the computer. But that's all I have to say. I love you guys. Peace. I don't know when I'll see you next, but I'll see you. I'll surely see you.